All right. What's going on, fighters? Hey, it's Monday, the 5th of November. Holy crap. November's already here. That's crazy. Hot coffee in my favorite mug that my daughter got me. Here we go. So listen. How about that title of this? How to make another $1,000 a month? Is that clickbait or what? Listen, I wanted you to click on this damn thing because I want to tell you about how you can make another $1,000 minimum in your bottom line pocket starting right now in your business. This isn't some bullshit. This isn't some gimmick or anything like that. But as many of you know, hold on, I got to shut this office door. My son came in here to work. He's my video guy. He's editing some stuff, and he walks in the door and totally blows ass, like right out of the gate. And so we're airing out the office, and now it's cold. Hold on. All right, so listen up. Hey, type in the box where you're at, by the way. Just curious where you are, what trade you're in, and all that other stuff. Pedro, what's up, buddy? Richmond, Virginia. Glad to see you here. There's like a delay on the comment thing here. So, guys, here's the deal. If you've been watching Contractor Fight TV or listen to the Contractor Fight podcast or anything like that, you have for sure heard about our Contractor Sales Academy, okay? And I'm super excited because this week we're launching a new program for the CSA, because one of the biggest issues that we found is the guys that need the help the most can't afford our flagship mastermind program that's $700 a month. All right, so we put together this program called the Bridge, and the Bridge is it's that first step of the things that you got to learn up here and how to listen better and the things that should come out of your mouth on a regular basis in order to help you make more money. One of the things I'm super excited about is I know how frustrating it is as a contractor to all right, David, Memphis, Tennessee. Good to see you, buddy. And we got EDDYM, Long Island, residential contractors, electricians. All right, good stuff, guys. You know how it is. The phone rings, you're all excited. And you're like, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this job and all this other stuff. And you talk with them and you think it's awesome. You have this great rapport and they love you. And then that shit happens, you know, oh, that's way more money than we thought it was going to be. We really like you, you know. It's like, it's not you, it's me, but it's really you. All right. Or that whole, hey, if you could do it in our budget, then we would hire you because we really like you. Or, hey, I got to check with my spouse. I got to check with my accountant, my financial planner, my cousin's left-handed midget nephew. Okay. Whatever. All these crap excuses of why people can't hire you right then, right now, when you're standing in their home, standing in their yard. Okay. Or the old, yeah, I got to get a bunch of other estimates and stuff like that. So listen, one of the things that we teach in the CSA is a 5-step process we call the Shin Fu. And it's named after one of my business partners and co-founders of the CSA, Steve Shinholzer. The goal, you guys, is not for you to go on a lot of estimates. See, running out on a lot of estimates is one of the ways to go broke, because you're wasting a ton of windshield time, wear and tear in the vehicle, gas, and all this other crap. But the average estimate for a residential home improvement contractor, painter, flooring guy, electrician, whatever it is, by the time you drive on the front end, drive on the back end, and tap dance in the middle and say, hey, we're all great, okay, it's like 4 hours of your life, okay? All right, just looking up here, we got LA with Big Stan. Pedro, Country Contractor, my two biggest problems are being fully licensed and insured. These small guys underbidding. Customers saying you're too expensive. Well, then you need the Bridge, homie. All right. Jake the Snake, Canada man. Good to see you guys. All right. So listen, here's the deal. The goal is not for you to run out and do a bunch of estimates. The goal is for you to only meet with people that are a good fit for you. And here's the cool thing. I think it was Pedro talking about being unlicensed. I don't know if you're talking about you're unlicensed or your competitors are unlicensed, but here's the deal. So many of us are so fucking focused on our competitors instead of on ourselves. I don't give a shit if somebody's licensed or not, because I am. I'm doing things right. I'm insured. I'm playing by the rules. I'm adding more value. But how do you get that from you to the client in a way that they actually give a shit and are going to go with you instead of the other schmuck? All right. And that's this whole thing called sales. Guys, sales is a skill. It is a skill that can be 100% learned. You don't need to be born with the gift of gab. Talking is the worst thing you can do in the sales process. All right, time out. Promotional plug. If you go to iTunes right now or Stitcher and search Contractor Sales Academy podcast, we just launched it today. So my partners and I have a weekly conversation. We run our mouths. We talk about this stuff. It's totally free, so go see it. All right, download it and subscribe. Hold on. I'm on a call. All right. So somebody's trying to come in my office. I'm like, get the hell out of here. So guys, listen. The goal is for you to only meet with people that are a good fit. Well, how the hell do you know that? Right? How do they know that you're different before you actually do the work for them? There's all these struggles that we have. Guys, sales is all about connection. And so one of the things that we do in the bridge is we actually teach you how to use your telephone and get on the same page with people before you go out and meet with them, before you waste 4 hours of your life. So that if they're going to tell you that they need to check with their spouse, or they're going to check with their accountant, or you're too much money, or they're going to get other bids, guess what? It happens on the fucking telephone first, not when you're standing out there having wasted half your day, okay? So this one thing alone is going to put thousands of dollars in your pocket. Here's why. When you're only going out to meet with people that are a good fit, basically you're taking control of the sales process. And this process, this sales things, guys, is all about control. See, the customer, they think they got you by the balls, right? They're like, hey, come on out here. Oh, you want to come out? You got to come out and tap dance in my yard. And they start squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. They give you a bunch of shit about how you're too much money, or the other guy was this, and all these other runaround things, because they're in control. And they're in control because you've given them control, because I've given them control. Let me take some more coffee. So, sales is a skill. And if you don't, it's just like using a paintbrush, or running a piece of heavy equipment, or, using a saw, or whatever the hell you do, cutting tile, whatever your skill is in your trade that you've spent years developing, man, you're Simple Jones says, my balls are sore from running around for clients. Bingo, man. And I don't care what trade you're in. It's never good to have sore balls. Okay. So, if you put in half the amount of time getting better, learning the skill of sales as you did learning your tools, then you would have a lot more money and a lot more time. And that's one of the things. So back to our flagship Contractor Sales Academy program that we got contractors all over, actually the world in it. They have experienced cutting their estimating time in half. They've experienced selling their average job, whatever your average job price is, at least 15% to that for the same amount of work, because we're going to teach you how to sell at higher prices. Most importantly, well, not equally important is saving time, right? Because you're not stop stealing time from your family is what we're saying here, okay? But then is making more money. I mean, we have guys that did 300 grand last year and paid themselves 50 grand, and they did the same 300 grand this year and paid themselves 140 grand in 1 year, okay? Because we teach you how to fucking sell your services and add value. And if you're not willing to do that, then continue to run on the hamster wheel. Continue to run out and meet with people. We got guys that have a closing rate of 90 to, we had one guy that went 3 years in our Sales Academy program, had a closing rate of 100%, 100, whenever he went to somebody's house. Now, he didn't close 100% of the leads. He closed 100% of the jobs he went to see people. And check this out. Guys, we teach you how to actually get paid if they don't hire you if you go out to see them. If you choose to implement our consultation fee process that we put into place. Because, guys, your time is worth something. And this is about taking control. This is about bringing respect back to the trades and all that good stuff. So listen, the in the link below in the description, I don't know if you can see it now because I'm not looking at what you're looking, but you can go to, let me see if I can pull it up. It's contractorsalesacademy.com/the-bridge. Okay. I'm going to see if I can put it in the, I'll put it in the comments here. See if that works. There we go. There's the link. Go there. Because here's the cool thing. Our CSA mastermind program, a lot more involved and things like that, is like $697 a month. Our bridge program is under $100 a month. Okay. And it's starting this Thursday with the first call. And there's some goodies and stuff like that. So go to the bridge, get on the waiting list. Just go there now and get on the waiting list, and then you'll get all the information and stuff, because the next day or so we're going to send some emails out and all that other stuff. But guys, here's the thing. Most contractors are not making what they're worth. And at the end of the day, it's not what comes in up here. It's what's down here that goes into your pocket that matters, because that's the shit that's going to pay for your daughter's wedding. That's the stuff that's going to help your son start a business, like I'm helping my son right now start a business. Okay. Because money can make a lot of problems go away. Listen, I'm writing a book right now called Winning the Contractor Fight. It's going to be out early 2019. And one of the examples, it was funny, I was talking about how important it is to make money, because money, although money is not like, money, I don't believe money makes you happy, but money gives you options. And if you don't have enough money, you're fucked. And while I was writing the chapter on that, I literally got a call from an attorney who, I guess there was an insurance policy from a business I used to own several years ago, and they were trying to collect $532.68 from me. And I've moved. I moved from Illinois. I'm out here in Colorado now, and stuff like that. I literally never got the bill, or I don't remember seeing it. Okay, so it went to collections. Well, guess what? That's a problem that a lot of you guys be freaking out about. Oh my God, where am I going to come up with $500? All right. I forwarded the info to my bookkeeper, Gina. I said, take care of it. And I could do that because I make money. So guys, you have to make money. You can't mess with the money. And so many of you are leaving thousands of dollars a month on the table that could go to your pocket right now, just with the leads that are coming in. Okay, just with the way your phone is ringing right now. I don't care if you have, 5 leads a day or 5 leads a month. I guarantee you that when you take control of the sales process, you're going to put more money in your pocket. Stop apologizing for wanting to make more money. Too many contractors, feel bad because they're like, oh, I want to be fair to my clients and all this other bullshit. How about being fucking fair to yourself first and to your family first? Then worry about your clients. Because if you ain't getting oxygen yourself and breathing, you're screwed. You're no good to your clients. And that's not fair to your clients when you're out of business and you can't stand behind the work that you did for them, okay, or honor the commitments that you made and so on. Does that make sense? Okay, give me a yes in the box if that frickin' makes sense. Guys, don't apologize for making money. Don't think that you're an asshole for making money. One of the things I'm sharing in my book is how I remember driving down the road, I-88 in Aurora at the toll booth outside of Chicago. I had just gotten out of the Marines. It was like 1992. Some of you wasn't even born yet. All right. And I remember looking next to me, and there's this guy in this Mercedes, and he had like a perfect car. He had clothes on that weren't dirty like mine were. I was painting. I was working for my uncle for $14 an hour. And he had perfect hair. And I just looked at him and I hated him. He was a fucking asshole. But here's the thing. I never talked to him. I never knew him. He never looked my way. Didn't even know I was next to him. But I looked at him and I'm like, you rich prick. Because I was so sick and tired. I had all this head trash. I grew up with not a lot of money. And our family never made money, didn't know, that it was possible to make money, had all this stuff I'm going to talk about in the book. All right. And so for years, I thought that, well, if I'm going to make money, it's just going to make me an asshole. And that is not the case. See, listen, money is an amplifier. So if you're an asshole now, you're going to be a bigger asshole when you're making money. If you're kind-hearted and generous and a good person now, money is going to help you be a bigger one of those, whatever we call that. So guys, whatever your head trash is around money, you got to be committed to making money. And that's what the bridge is all about. The bridge is about making you more money and helping you take control right stinking now. You know, I'm thinking of, I just know the data off the top of my head. One of my business partners, Steve, he, last year, because he tracks all his sales data and time and all this other stuff, he saved 37 days over a month and a week, 37 days in 2017. He hasn't figured it for 2018 yet. 37 days he saved by following our 5-step Shin Fu process that we teach in the bridge and in the CSA. He saved 37 days of not running around and begging for work and waiting on estimates like one of you just said. You should never wait on an estimate. They should have paid you to go out there and meet with them if they didn't hire you. When you go stand in somebody's yard or in their home, you should get paid. You should get a consultation fee or you should get a deposit check. That's how it works. So those 37 days that he saved by not running out there because he took control of the process, he was able to have an open and honest conversation with his potential clients. He was able to connect with them in a respectful manner, because taking control doesn't mean you're an asshole to people, okay? It means you're connecting with them and you're bringing them onto your system and going, hey, this is how we do things here. Listen, if I'm going to go have knee surgery, I don't go into the doctor and dictate how it's going to go. He's the expert at operating on fucking knees, okay? And it's no different in our trade. When somebody calls you, you're the expert in the thing that you do. And the best thing you could do is take control and say, hey, great, this is how we operate here. Operate. I didn't realize I did that. All right. So anyway, he saved 37 days. Many jobs he just sold over the phone and then has sent his crew out, and they did a pre-job walk and they confirmed everything they talked about on the phone, wrote up the contract, and did the job. Okay? He never even had to go to the job. He sells hundreds of thousands of dollars a year over the telephone because of what we teach here. Because when you have the right conversation, you connect with people the right way, you wipe away all the bullshit and all this other stuff, and you have an honest conversation, it connects with people because it's different in this industry. People are tired of you or of contractors being a bunch of knuckleheads. All right. And that's one of the things that we teach in the bridge program. So hit the link that I posted above, contractorsalesacademy.com/the-bridge. All right. Don't forget the Contractor Sales Academy podcast, iTunes or Stitcher, just was released today. What else we got going on? Our Contractor Sales Academy members, we have a member-only free event that we're putting on in Nashville, Tennessee. The 10th or 11th, I think it starts, of December next month. So we're all going to be down there. And you have to be a member of the CSA. So whether it's our mastermind program or the bridge, if you're one of those, you're welcome to come. Okay. If you're not, you can't. And that's a great opportunity to get around a bunch of other FWs and hang out and learn from each other and just build our relationships. Because again, you become who you hang with. And that's why it's so important that we get together like this. All right, so I'm going to give it a minute here if anyone has any comments, questions, or anything like that. Otherwise, I'll get going. But, okay, hey, we got somebody from California, BBRC. What else we got? Yep, money's an amplifier. Is that Christy Smith at Colorado Pond Pros in Longmont, Colorado, who's on here? Hi, Christy. Daniel Anderson, what's up, man? I still got to get up to your neck of the woods. Haven't been up to that part of the country yet. Is it okay to loan money to finance projects? Asks Daryl. I don't know what. Be more specific, dude. Who you loaning money to? You don't loan the money. You work with a finance company, and your customer can get approved, and then Synchrony and banks like that, if that's what you're talking about. 50%. Yeah, I mean, you get loan money. Are you talking, Daryl, are you talking about borrowing money to finance a project? Because that's just your deposit. Whatever your state is, yeah, like Jeremy, I think here said, get 50% down. I mean, get as much down as you can. Because listen, if you sell a job for 10 grand, then it's costing you at least $5,000 to do it. That $5,000 needs to come from somewhere, right? So it's let the customer pay to do the job, and then the final payment is yours. I don't know what trade you're in there, Daryl, but you probably typed it in and it's probably waiting to pop in. I don't know what's going on, but all right, what else we got here? So it is Christy. How you doing? Say hi to Mike and the gang. David Macklin, man, you're still waiting now on estimates. See, that's the thing. You go out there and you were too much money, or they had to get other bids and stuff, and now they go into witness protection program, right? You've been calling them, you've been emailing, you've been texting, and you had this great relationship, and now they're blowing you off. Okay, it's like you're dead to them now. Okay, because you freaked them out. Well, wouldn't it be really awesome to never have to play that game again? And David says, they're cheap as hell here in Memphis. David, I'm going to call bullshit on that. Your thinking is what's fucking you up. All right. That's because there are people in every city, every state, every county, every province, whatever it is, that have money and will pay for you at the prices that you need to get if you truly learn how to sell. Okay. One of the biggest issues that y'all are making, not just David, and David, I'm assuming this, so understand here. You go out. I used to go out and throw all this crap up out of my mouth that I thought was important to the client. And the truth of the matter is 99% of it, they didn't give a shit about. We're experienced and we do quality work and we only use good materials and, we do training and with our guys and all this other shit, right? That's all the stuff we think is important as a contractor. Well, what we teach in the bridge in our CSA programs is how to get inside the customer's head and find out what's really important to them, how to have those conversations. So that they will actually tell you what their budget is without you asking what their budget is. They will tell you what the most important things are, okay, in a conversational way. And then they will feel connected to you. And then when you go, hey, it's X amount of dollars, they're going to go, okay. So, dude, there are people all over the world that will pay for what you need to make and what you're worth, okay? People reading, huge part of the business. Yep. All right. Jeremy, if you're not marketing, you're fucked, buddy. Word of mouth is not a marketing strategy. Hey, they're the best types of leads. I get it. But if that's all you're relying on, you probably won't have much more than a job. All right. Because you'll have up and down lead flow. You need a system, just like a sales system. We need to have a marketing process and a marketing system. Let's see, my guy, Neil, who's putting together all of our stuff for the bridge right now. If you get on the waiting list, so go to the, literally just came through. I use an app called Slack and we communicate. You go to contractorsalesacademy.com, the bridge or the dash bridge / the dash bridge. There's going to be a special, what's he calling it here? If you're on the, okay, I guess there's going to be some unexpected announcement that I don't know what it is yet. Anyway. All right. So I think I've run my mouth enough. Appreciate you guys tuning in here on this Monday morning, depending on where you're at. All right, BBRC, looking to expand next year. Just a small remodeling business, but I'm not 100% confident in hiring 3 or 4 guys. Any advice? Sell. You got to sell, buddy. Starts with a budget. You got to create a budget, a game plan, a financial game plan for the year. That budget will tell you, it will tell you when you can hire, what it's going to cost you, how much you need to sell, and all that other stuff. That's some of the stuff that we teach in some of our programs. Pedro, I get most of my work off Facebook, free ads on Marketplace, and word of mouth, and pre-qualifying over the phone. Doesn't always work. But it does work. That's the point, Pedro. You said it doesn't always work, but it saved me from time and cheapos, right? Well, if you're not going out to meet with them because you pre-qualified on the phone, it worked. That's exact. A no over the phone is beautiful. Daniel Anderson, been selling over the phone for 6 months or so. It works. Sold a job the other day for twice what I used to sell, and they had a check waiting when I came to get dimensions. Bam, home slice. I love it. Daryl, I'm on a Heisling project on the coming after 1 week worth job, so basically I have to finance the first week. Don't start the job. I mean, don't start the job unless you have a deposit. You set the terms, dude. If you don't have money, or I don't know your business. A lot of guys that do commercial work and government work and things like that, where they have guaranteed contracts, you can work out a line of credit with your bank, to finance the job. Monaco Unlimited, what CRM do you recommend? There's a lot of good ones. It just depends what you need. But one of the ones that I personally like is Estimate Rocket. And if you talk to Tom over there, they will take great care of you. Okay. Tell them that I told you to go there. What's up, John Teal in Ontario, Canada? What are my feelings on commercial versus residential work? Depends what you do. If it's your sweet spot, then run with it. I mean, they're both massively profitable. I've worked with contractors that do both. So I would say try not to bounce back and forth. Try to pick a lane and stay in that lane, man, and master it and become profitable. All right. So I think that's it. That's all we got that came in. I'll make sure that in the description, the links are proper and all that good stuff. And we will talk to you guys next time. Go search the Contractor Sales Academy podcast, which is brand new on iTunes and Stitcher today. Just came out today. And get on that wait list for the announcements of what we got coming up with the bridge. I guarantee you, you follow what we're teaching in the sales process, taking control. It's a minimum of $1,000 pay raise for you, not income into the business. I'm talking minimum of $1,000 pay raise for you a month, starting in the next month. All right. So, hey, thanks for that, Monaco Unlimited, for the props. Nice words there about fight night last time. And any other things you have questions on stuff, head to thecontractorfight.com. You can get links to everything I've talked about here today is all at thecontractorfight.com as well. So I'm going to sign off. I got to shoot some other videos and do some stuff with my kid in the other room. Hopefully he's done breaking ass in there, because that was a really nasty one out here when we started this broadcast. And you guys rock. Have an awesome week. And we'll be in touch. Talk to you next time.